Yo guys, this is your boy back in a video. Today video, here's my annual 2022 1-2 tips. So yeah, before the video, be sure to smash the button, comment below, and please subscribe. Let's get started. It's already round 2, guys. Wow. And of course, tomorrow night, it's my boys up against the South Sydney Rabbitohs at Amy Park. Of course, we return home at Amy Park. So yeah. Outs for us, it's really bad for us. The Cheese is out, Brendan Smith, Christian Rush, and George Jennings. So yeah, so our 2022 lineup goes like this: fullback Wayne Papenhuyzen, on the wings are Dean Ayamaya and Xavier Coates. In the centres, Remy Smith and Justin Odom. Our halves are Cammy Munter, there's a big inclusion there, and Jerome Hughes. Our front rows are Jesse Promise, the captain, that's a big inclusion there as well. Didn't play 1-1. That's enough as that's on honor. Hawkers Harry Quinn, that's also a big inclusion as well. And our second one is of Felice Kofusi and Kenny Pomich, Lockie Josh King, Henry James Benz, Tyrone Richard, Alec McDonald, Trent Leo, and Teba Mawawa. Our reserves, Chris Lewis, Nick Meaney, back to reserves, Bronson Garlic, Jaden Nigurima, Jonah Bezot, Jack Howard, and Willie Moorbeck. So now the Rabbitohs 2022 lineup, 1-2 lineup. Fullback Latrell Mitchell, so that's a big inclusion in them. On the wings there's Alex Johnson and Tanner Milne. In the centres are Jackson Porter and Cam McGuire. In the halves are Cody Walker and Lachlan Ellis. The front row, Junior Dotalo, David Dotalo, whatever, and Mark Nichols. Hookers Damien Cook. The second one is Keon Kolomatangi Chayawai. Lock and captains Kami Maui. Henry James Prince. Jacob Hose. Sylvia Vahavili. Tom Burgess. Michael Jigan. And their reserves are Davey Mole. Josh Mann. Josh goes back to reserves. Liam Knight. Richie Counter. Peter Mamzonos. Isaiah Tyson. Dean Organ. Look, I cannot see Souths beating us because we don't lose often at Amy Park. I'm gonna tip my boys a Storm, of course. So yeah, the Rabbitohs got a bad record at Amy Park, of course. So yeah, I'm gonna tip the Storm, my boys, by 14. I'm gonna score of 26 points to 12 tomorrow night. So yeah, the first Friday 40, like that. Well, it's at National Jubilee Stadium. It's the Central Chillo Dragon and the Penrith Panthers. Out for the Dragons Awards and out for the Panthers is mostly Leota. So now the 2022 round 2 lineup goes like this: fullback Tower Sloan, on wings Cody Ramsey and Makali Wawalawa. In the centres Moses Uli and Zach Lomax. In the halves are Tali Tarmone, the captain Ben Hunt. And their front rows are Francis Molo, Blake Lowy, Walker Zania Mechanic, Silka. Now the second one is Jack Bird, Jaden Saw, Lucky Jack DeBellin. In the gents bench, Moses Ambai, Josh Kerr, Chuck Kuguski, and George Bird is minding his debut of the bench. And the reserves, Jackson Ford, Tarek Sims, you understand I'm playing, Matthew Figo, Danny Alvaro is on against Danny Alvaro, Pawasia Farmasili, Telltale Morgan, and Jaden Hunt. Now in the Panthers, their lineup goes like this: fullback Tim Adams. On the wings are Charlie Staines and Brian Toho. In the centres is Isaac Tago and Stephen Crichton. In the halves are John Loy and Sean O'Sullivan. Their front rows are Spencer Looney and James Fisher-House. Hawkins Abisaya Corso. The seconds are William McKickell, Lee Martin, Lock and captain is Asaio. In the Jen's bench, Mitch Kenny, Scott Sorensen, Matthew Eisenhuth, Manny Eisenhuth, and Jamal Salmon. The reserves are Jermaine Hopgood, Chris Smith, Robert Jennings, Tyler May, Lyndon Collins, Sonny Luke, and Kurt Forge. Look, I can see. Well, with Sean O'Sullivan's performance, I reckon. Actually, you know what? I reckon the Dragons might win. I'm going Dragons by 2. Gonna Dragon. I know Sean O'Sullivan's performance is good. I know everybody would tip the Panthers, but I'm actually going for the Dragons. Gonna actually by 2. Oh, I'm going to Dragon 22 points to 20. So yeah. And the main game. I reckon this is going to be a good game. Even though the Perth team lost, it's still a good game, I reckon. So, of course, the main game is SCG in Sydney. See, Sydney Wizards will be the Manuel Seagulls. So, the Wizards are on to lineup. Goes like this. Fullback and captain James Tedesco. On the wings are Danny Tupou and Paul Momorowski. In the centres are Billy Smith and Joey Manu. In the halves are Sam Morgan and Luke Keary. The forwards are JWH, Joey Hargreaves, and Lyndon Collins. Hookers Connor Watson. The second ones are Angus Crichton, Sitili Tuponoa, Lockers Victor Wiley. In the change bench, Chew Hutchison, Fleckler Baker, Nat Butcher, and Siwa Takiaha. And the reserves are Kevin Nick Gama, Daniel Slicker Fafita, Lachlan Lamb, Nafora White, Adam Kieran, Reno Tony, and Ben Marshke. So the Seagulls lineup. Fullback Tom Dvojevic. On the wings are Jason Sabo, Ruben Garrick. So in the centres are Brad Parker and Morgan Harper. The halves are Kevin Foran and the captain, same birthday as me, Daily Jerry Evans. The forwards are Tall Forrest Sipley, Martin DePel, Hooker Slocklin Koika. The second ones are Mario Likawato and Ethan Benamo, Loki Shake Dvojevic. In the James Ben, Dylan Walker, that's a big in for them. Carl Lawton, Sean Kepi, and Janina Pisika. And it reserves Morgan Boyle, Andrew Davey, Talita Kola, George Duffora, Alec Tori Tarbaka, Christian Tulipo, and James. Well, I must say. Look, I reckon Roosters will win this. I reckon the Roosters will win it because they don't often lose back to back at the Sydney Cricket ground. I reckon that's why Roosters are $1.80 and the Seagulls are $2. So yeah, I reckon Roosters will win this well. I reckon in Golden Point they will kick the 2-point penalty. Well, now before that 4-time salary they will kick. So I'm gonna watch this. 18 points to 16 on a Friday night. Alrighty guys, so of course the first Saturday game is the Gold Coast Titans v the New Zealand Warriors at Super Stadium on the Gold Coast. Of course, I'll tell you the lineup. Fullback, so the Gold Coast Titans 2020 Round 2 lineup. So his fullback Jaden Gamble. On the wings are Philip Sammy and Greg Marshall. And his centres are Brian Kelly and Patrick Herbert. The halves are AJ Brimson and Toby Sexton. And the forwards are Moduwake Fodawaker, Isaac Liu, Hookers Ian Clark. Now the second row is a David Fafita, both formal. Lock and captain Dino Fasumali. In the James Bench, Will Smith, Sam Lizoni, Jermaine Jalofi, Kevin Proctor. New reserves are Darryl Wallace. Tanner Boyd is on the reserves right on. Hermes Esse, Sam Masters, Sam McIntyre, Paul Turner, and so Effa Fafina. Now the Warriors are out for the Warriors. Is Darling Wadini Sergiax, Sean Johnson and Benjamin Violet. That's a big out for them. So fullback Reece Walsh. On the wings Adam Pompey and Mason Montoya. In the centres are Chelsea Arthurs and Walker Berry. In the halves are Chanel House-Davida and Ash Taylor making his Warriors debut. He's up against Toby Sexton, so yeah. Their forwards are Adam Van Orblade and Captain Adam Van Orblade. Their front rows, and Mudlodge. Lucas Wade again. And their second ones are Ewan Aiken and Elise Kotawa. Lock is Josh Cowan. In the James bench, Jazz Dabanga, Bunty Ofoa, Owen Panay, and Bailey Silton. And the reserves are Cody Nicolima, Ben Mendoc Messila, Jack Murchie, Pedersen Wabati, Telene Oldner, Junior Watuva, and Eddie Cossi. Look, I can see why he's winning this. I reckon the Titans win this. I reckon the Titans win. Well, they smashed them 44-0 last year. How much 50-0? So yeah. I reckon the scoreline's gonna be Titans. I'm actually going Titans by 12. Titans 30 points to 18. That's a respectable score. And the 4:30 game at PointsBet Stadium in Sydney is the Condon Southern Sharks with the Parramatta Eels. Of course, like always, I'm going to out for the Eels is Wayne Manders and Sean Marshall. I remember what happened. Jaden Gamble on Sean Marshall. Yeah. So, of course, I'm going to tell you the Sharks. Round 2 lineups. Fullback, Will Kennedy. On the wings are Sione Kotawa and Maki Gavalu. In the centres are Jesse Wayman and Wanalo Malataro. In the halves are Matt Moylan and Nico Hines. The front rowers are Toby Rudolph and Brendan Hamlin-Muley. Hookers Blake Briley. Jaden Bailey's part, of course. The second rowers are Boyd Nikora, Teague Wilton, Lockers and Captain Darv for Nukin. Indian gentlemen, Aiden Tomlin, Sawa Sifa Talikai, Wisan and Anu Fifila. And the reserves are Luke Metcalf, Cam McInnes, Connor Tracy, Jensen Chamano, Lachlan Miller, Jane Beale and Franklin Pella. And now the Eels lineup. So fullback and captain Clint Cutterson, on the wings are Wonga Blake and Bailey Simonson. In the centres are Will Pinicini and Tom Opicek. Their halves are Dylan Brown and Mitchell Moses. And their halves are Wigan Gamigelo and Junior Polo. Hookers Reed Marnie. Now the second one is Sean Lane, Isaiah Papali'i. Lock is Olgin Gafusi. And James Bench and Maki Esin Makitawa. Bryce Cardwright, Bryce Stone and Nathan Brown. And the reserves are Mitch Wayne, Jacob Arthur, Kai Waddell, Hayes Perham, Woon Gray, Solomon, I never heard of him, Solomon Nakduki, I don't know, never heard of him, and Samuel Nizu. So hey, look, I'm actually going Sharks, goes PointsBet Stadium. I reckon this is going to be a golden point game. And Nico Hines to kick the field goal. I reckon I could be wrong, but Sharks by 1 in golden point. I reckon the Sharks will win. I reckon Sharks will win. It's pretty high scoring game, 26-27. at Shark Park, aka Princepet Stadium. Almost done. Righty. In the Saturday night game at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville is the North Queensland Cowboys v the Canberra Raiders. Out for the Cowboys are Jermaine Janorbaum, and out for the Raiders is Brad Schneider and Josh Hodgson. Now the Cowboys run to lineup goes like this. Fullback, the Hammer, aka Hamiso Tabuafido. On the wings are Kaya Feld and Maui Talangi. In the centres are Barney Dunholmes and Peter Hiku. In the halves are Tommy Deeding and Chad Townsend, the captain. The front rows are Jordan McLean and Cohen Head. Okay, Reese Robson. The second is Tom Gilbert, Jeremy Nanai, Lockie Jason Tamalolo. Jason Tamalolo back to Lockie. In the James bench, Jake Granville, Hamlin Lukey, Mitchell Dunn, and Griffin Neem, and the reserves are Ruben Gorder, Scott Dringorder, Connor Lemilunu, Brennan Elliott, Ben Gondon. He was pretty good last year in fantasy, of course, Ben Gondon. Amy Para, and Jermaine R.C. Now the Canberra Raiders round 2 lineup is got at it fullback. John's Nickel Clockstad. On the wings are Nick Cotridge and James Sheila making his second. He made his debut last year, making his second appearance at the Raiders. In his centres are Matthew Tomiko and Sammy Valley May in the centres. He was ring last week against the Sharks. Of course, yeah. In the halves are Chuck White and Matt Foley. Why he bought Foley, but hey. I don't like Foley. And their front rows are Josh Papali'i and Joseph Tarpany. Hookers Tom Starling. Of course, Houghton's out. Start Starling in your fantasy if you can. The second row is Hudson Young and Corey Hauria Nawa. Lockers and captain is Ellie Whitehead. In your change bench, Adrian Tavalian is making his debut of the bench, number 14. Emma Gula, Adi Malin, and Corey Hoosborough. And the reserves is Xavier Savage, Sebastian Chris, Sam Williams, Wayne Sun, Peter Hiller, Trey Mooney, and Harry Washington. Look, I reckon Cowboys will win this. I'm giving them another chance. If the Cowboys lose this, I'm not tipping them against the Raiders in the round 6-7 clash, I believe, at GO Stadium. So I'm giving the Cowboys another chance here. I'm calling Cowboys by 8. So Cowboys to win. I reckon comfortably about 8, of course. I reckon comfortably about I reckon 26 points to 18 on a Saturday night. So yeah. Now the main game on Sunday at 3:05 and 4:05 New South Wales time. See, I mean Johnny Jones and Newcastle. See, Newcastle Knights v the West Tigers. So no out for the Nigel Tigers, so that's good. So the Newcastle Knights 2022 lineup, round 2 lineup. I mean, fullback goes like this: fullback Kenny Ponga and captain. On the wings are Dominic Young and Ninawi Tuala. In the centres are Dan Gaga and Brian Members. In the halves are Jake Clifford and Adam Clune. Our forwards are David Clement, Jacob Safidi. Okay, is Chris Randall. The second ones are Tyson Vizell and Loden Fitzgibbon. Lock is current man. And the James Ben, Phoenix Crossland, Mitchell Barnett, Leo Thompson, and Jenny Mumminger. And reserves are Matt Croker, Parma Sami Salo, Tex Hoy, Simi Sagi, Brady Musgrove, Dylan Lucas and Dennis Affini got named on the reserves. Now the West Tigers round 2 line-up because of his fullback Dane Lowry. On wings are David Nofaluma and Kemba Mallow. And the centers are James Robinson and Oliver Gildard. And the halves are Jackson Hastings and Luke Brooks. The front row is James Stamo is back and captain. And Stefano Oitokamanu, hooker Jake Simpson. Sean Jacob Lido in the reserves as well. The second one is a Kelma Tulangi, Luciano Lailoa, Lucky Shohafa and Gowie. In change bench, Tywin Peachy, Alex Chuo, Zane Musgrove, and Alex Sifa. In the reserves, Thomas McKaylee, Luke Garner, Staffy Tower, Tuki Mara Simpson, Jack Modern, Austin Dowers, and Jacob Lido. See, I'm actually going with Tigers here. I reckon Tigers will beat the... Well, it's going to be a close game. I reckon Tigers win by 4. I'm going low scoring, so to keep it simple, so I'm going to score of 20 points to 16 to the Tigers. And the last game to wrap up round 2, it's the Calgary Banks and Bulldogs with the Brisbane Broncos. So out for the Bulldogs is 9, and out for the Broncos is Tyrone Roberts. So the Bulldogs round 2 lineup is fullback Matt Duffy. On the wings are Jaden Ockenball and the Fox, aka Josh Holliker. In the centres are Brayden Burns and Brett Naden. In the halves are Matt Burton, doesn't have a profile yet, Jake Awilla. The forwards are Luke Thompson. The forwards are Luke Thompson, Paul Vaughan, Hooker Chammy, Marshall King. And the second one is Jack Harrington, who got sin bin last week against the Cowboys again. And Tavita Benga Jr., that's the big in. Lockett and Captain Josh Jackson. Henry James Ben, Bailey, Barner, Odo, Koi Waddell, Max King, and Avas Sumanu Fagai. And the reserves are Chris Padlido, Brennan Wickham, Joe Stinson, Kyle Flanagan, Danny Wood Flanagan in the halfback, while Reese Hoffman, Joshua Cook, and Owen Scope. And now the last team is the Brisbane Broncos round 2 lineup. It's fullback Tessinu. On the wings are Coyotes and Selwyn Cabo. In the centres are Caldoni, Starks, and Abby Farmer. In the halves are Albie Kelly and Adam Wino is the captain. Interesting. It's up against Abuela, of course. So yeah, the former is a Keening Palacia, Pinehouse, Hooker Jake Turpin. The second one is Kirk Cabell, Jordan Wiki, Lock is Pat Cowgan. Sorry guys, I said Wiki 2 times. In the James bench, Ryan James, Cobe Harrington, T.C. Wapati, Billy Walters, and the reserves are Branko Lee, Reese Kennedy, Corey Jensen, Jordan Pereira, Corey Pakes, Jermaine Osako, and Tyson Gamble. Osako's on the reserves. Look, I'm actually going to Broncos because they got Reynolds, the captain, and the big goal kicker. I'm calling the Brisbane Broncos by, let's say, let's go by 14. So I'm going to score an of 30 points to 14. So hey guys, that's my NRL 2022 round 2 tips. So hey guys, that's about it. Please subscribe to my comment below. I'm just subscribing to us. Peace.